Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man, just got through watching Willie D's channel, and basically he conducted an interview with Aries Spears. Well, basically it's an interview that a long lengthy interview that he pieced together, and it was a great interview. And they talked about a variety of different things, you know, where is Aries at this current state and time, and you know what's been going on in his life. But they got to a subject that I was curious and hearing about, and I don't want to say I was shaking my head, but I was just like, okay. Now, in case you guys don't know, they talked about the infamous incident that happened, I think in 2017 with Aries Spears and Zoe Williams, when Aries Spears was a guest on the 5150 show. And Aries Spears, to me, I think, and to a certain degree, I think he's in denial about what happened. Because if you look at the interview, what he told Willie D, he asked as if people didn't see that show. Everybody saw that show when it first happened. Millions of people saw that particular episode. What happened with Aries Spears and Zoe Williams. One of Corey Holcomb's panel analysts. And to make a long story short, a fight ended up breaking out, and unfortunately for Aries Spears, it didn't go too well in his favor. Well, to make a long story short, he got the hell beat out of him by Zoe Williams, and from what people were saying, he got put to sleep. But I listened to the interview, and Aries Spears, to me, has not accepted his part in what transpired that Tuesday, because I think it happened on the Tuesday, because I think they do the 5150 show every Tuesday. And if anybody saw that show, Aries Spears apparently seemed to be intoxicated the whole time while he was on the show. He kept disrespecting Zoe Williams. He kept putting his finger in his face. He kept calling him out his name. And then he made a disrespectful joke about his colorism, aka his skin tone, where he made a light skin joke. And basically it set Zoe Williams off. Zoe Williams ended up whooping Aries Spears' ass. Now he's saying that him and Corey Holcomb don't talk, and he's saying that they need to reach out to him and Zoe Williams need to reach out to him. Well, here's the thing. Why don't he reach out to Zoe Williams? Has he publicly apologized to Zoe Williams? Because everybody that saw that show seen that he started it. It was a 2-hour long show. I watched that show in its entirety. I watched that show in its entirety, and I think Corey Holcomb was just surprised it went that route. And I think a lot of people were surprised it went that route. But for him to continue to play victim is downright absurd, and I think he doing himself a disservice, and he doing the fans a disservice, because he's not taking responsibility responsibility in his role. Now, he also forgot to tell Willie D that he sued Corey Holcomb, because he say him and Corey Holcomb are not, in a good place right now. I think once you sue anybody, I think at the end of the day, that's pretty much all that she wrote. Can it be repaired? I mean, anything can be repaired, but at the same time, the problem that I have with Aries Spears is he don't want to accept responsibility and the part he played in that incident transpired, because we all saw it. Everybody talked about it. But for him to sit up there and play the victim as if he didn't do anything to contribute to that incident starting, that Zoe Williams just got up and whooped his ass. You know, that's just downright disrespectful and insulting to the fans that respect him or follow him and Corey Holcomb, because he's not taking responsibility in his part that caused that incident to happen. Like I said, I talked about it. A lot of people talked about it because, well, let's just face the fact, we were shocked. We were shocked. I was shocked, and to say if I enjoyed watching that happen, not really. I didn't enjoy it, but it was like Chris Rock said, I understood why Zoe Williams reacted the way he acted, because at the end of the day, how much abuse you supposed to take before you say, you know what, let's get it. And hey, and boy, did Aries Spears get him. He got it. He got his ass lit up like a Christmas tree. So I think the first step in basically fixing this situation and resolving it, Aries Spears has to take responsibility and admit what fault he played in that incident happening. Because to me, he's still trying to play victim, and he wasn't technically the victim. He was a victim of an ass whooping, but he started it. So I think that's what Aries Spears needs to stop doing, is playing the victim. We all saw what he did. And he can't say that, you know, well, you know, they edited to make it look like I started it, because, like, hey, they pretty much played the show from beginning to end. One thing about the 5150 show, when you go live, this is real talk, when you go live on YouTube, it's live. So you don't have the 6-second delay. And even if they did have some kind of 6-second delay, which they have on network television, it still came across as Aries Spears just constantly kept disrespecting Zoe Williams. It's okay to joke. I understand if you a comedian, joke and roast somebody, but if you get too personal and too insulting, then it has to be a cutoff line. You know, because I can take a joke. I can make it, you know what I'm saying? I can make a joke. I can take it as well as I can dish it out. But if it gets to the point to where you being too disrespectful, then I'm going to say something. And vice versa. If you feel like I'm being too disrespectful, hey, just say, hey, man, you know, be cool. Hey, it's all good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, man. Do you think Aries Spears should take responsibility in the role he played in basically that fight breaking out, or it's completely Zoe Williams' fault and they basically should humble themselves and just apologize to Aries Spears? This is your boy Town Biz. I'm out.